Welcome to a new start session 19. Last week, Shoefly, the elven re-embodied Drekar healer, SHYLO, the Goliath psionic warrior maiden fair, Flip-Flop, the Feliday mage, and Bobby, the Goliath herdsman, helped Deepport celebrate its first birthday. The festivities swiftly turning to tragedy when a paddle ship from Deep Isla collided with Juniper's ferry in the harbor. Frantically springing to action, the Pennies commandeered a ferry to mount a rescue. Though a valiant effort, the day was ultimately a tragic one, with many a soul meeting a watery end. Among the dead counted was the jovial ferryman Juniper and SHYLO's hopes of reconciliation. The rest of the session was a funeral, and a real bummer. Will the party be able to move on from this macabre misadventure? Or have we witnessed the dawn of the Tarnished Pennies, an Emo Kids series reboot? Let's find out as we now join them in session.
Shoes fun fact this week. He actually doesn't like armor because it's uncomfortable. He likes the use, the, protection and shit, but where the hell are my, sweatpants, reinforced sweatpants and t-shirt that I could be comfy in? Armor is not comfy, it sucks. That's Shoes fun fact this week.
All right. Do you have yours yet?
I'm last.
Okay. Goliath tears. There was a river crash that was bad. It made my friend SHYLO so sad.
She's still crying.
Her special friend Juniper died. So she sat on the beach and she cried.
That's true.
I tried to give her a hug, but the tears continued to flood. Now I don't know what to do while I sit and listen to the dead devoured by Bruce.
Oh, wow.
Follow that.
The poetry's awesome.
Totally.
Yeah, it's good.
I guess you needed the break to work on some new poems.
No, I spent the whole drive here trying to remember the one that I wrote earlier today.
Gotcha.
And I think I got it pretty close. And then I just recited it in the car the whole way over here until
smart.
I committed it to.
That's funny.
Shot.
How long ago was the funeral?
Memorize your own damn poem.
All right.
How long ago was the funeral? About 24 hours?
This was the day of the funeral.
This was
Oh, no, the day before.
No. I'm talking about like right now as we are.
it would be like, it would have been the day before.
So 24 hours ago, Junie died.
Yes.
Yes.
And we managed to have the funeral already.
Well, 48 hours.
Well, the funeral was for Penarol.
Yeah, it was for Penarol.
Oh, okay. So
And
we
then they
haven't had the
tacked all the
Junie.
dead on
There's not been.
So there's not going to be another funeral.
They basically the intent is Penarol's was kind of like just a communal day of mourning.
Okay.
Because there would be no bodies.
And that was 24 hours ago.
Yes, yeah, about there.
Okay.
Thereabouts.
We could look for Bruce Sket that might look like Juniper, but
So for the first time in SHYLO's life, she's spent 24 hours not flirting with anyone, not thinking about getting engaged, not thinking about any maneuverings like that whatsoever. She also hasn't written in her journal. She still hasn't changed out of her destroyed sundress. And all she can think about, she's just consumed with getting back together with Junie, the love of her life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Look at you, personal growth.
24 hours.
are you gonna
Did you
use
write
some
that
of?
one down yet?
Yeah.
No,
Are
I
you
mean
gonna
your
use the
fun
remaining
fact.
fortune to get him reincarnated?
Yeah, and during all the background stuff, she has liquidated all of her her savings at all the stores at the hotel. So I have to figure out how much I owe you for the hotel. 'Cause I need all my money liquid.
The services you would have had rendered at Bob's.
I got a list.
You had 500 gold?
Yep.
Conservatively, I'm going to say 300 of that has been used up.
Okay, sweet. Good news.
That's
Was
all.
that all
I
you-
thought you were way over.
Is that all you had left
it's
after
only
that?
been a day or
Yeah.
two.
Is that all you had left from that big?
It's
No,
only been
I
2 days,
have-
but she's had like 4 spa treatments. In that
I also
time.
still have 650 at Bob's bank. I have 50 on myself, so that's 700 total. And then how much did you say I get back from the hotel? 200?
200.
So I have a total of 900 gold. Okay.
We do have 180 gold in store credit at Cletus's, and I personally have 1,500 stored with him, and then another 130 on me for just stuff.
I think I've spent. Well, I spent.
No, you sent everything.
You sent everything.
I sent everything but 100 gold, and I've spent that. I spent 40 gold on the horses, and I have a big puddle of 60 gold melted together.
Oh, that's right. Actually, I wouldn't have any gold.
You have a big puddle
So
of
Tom,
gold.
that 250 pounds of love letters that she's
Yeah.
has in her room, she hasn't read a single one of them.
Look at you, personal growth.
So I don't know if there's a bank you could exchange that at, but yeah.
No, but I'm sure like dwarves or somebody would buy it and then use it to mine
Mhm.
something. I mean, it's just been melted.
Yeah.
Store's not going to take. Well, they might.
Well,
Probably
you
not
might
for
be
the
able to
value.
find somewhere you could exchange it. But yeah, remember that, Shy, too, is all the gold that you didn't have banked at Bob's is a big puddle of gold right now.
It melted.
Which
All of
gold?
our
Any
melted.
gold that you had on you is
Oh,
melted
50,
into.
my 50G is gone? Is
No,
it just melted?
It's just melted. It's not,
Okay.
not destroyed.
It's not got you. Instead of having 50 gold coins,
Mhm.
you've got 50 gold. You've got
Worth of
a
gold.
Of a
value
lump.
of 50 gold in a giant. Basically, you have like a
A
small
melty lump.
gold nugget.
Yeah.
I've got 130 gold nugget.
Hope you don't mind him just stealing this.
No, no, go for it.
Take my mic off.
yeah. All good.
Because mine's in my thing over there.
Okay.
So
Yes,
I have.
I'll just put it here so you can use this. You need to.
So to remind everybody, in Draves' eulogy to Penarol, where is it here? They do mention that Penarol had set up bursary, almost like a scholarship, but not a scholarship, like basically an emergency fund for the town.
Mm.
Where in the event of his death, in the event of tragedy or personal loss to the town, to the settlement, he's put money aside to try and help the citizenry, and you're allowed to apply for that. And for the next 5 days, Draves is going to be in town performing the ritual of reincarnation, and she is going to. So
Let's have a quick fun fact. Again, the necromancer Draves prefers the pronouns them and they. The jerk DM and the players will all mess this up like 1,000 times this session. On their behalf, I apologize to Necromancer Draves. I swear the jerk DM. Though a jerk is not that kind of jerk. The players are also good people. They all told me after the session that they felt bad that they kept messing up. Now back to the session.
She said 100 gold? No.
it's 1,000 gold
1,000.
per casting. If there's a high demand, it's going to have to go by lottery. And just a second here.
Doing all of it 150 meters out of town and doing it as ritual to prevent any missed castings.
Actually, no, she's doing it right in town as a ritual because
Oh,
you
right,
can't
sorry.
fail as a ritual.
In town as a ritual to prevent any miscast, but it does mean it's limited to 20, you said?
So it takes 5
No,
hours. So
12,
she'll do
15.
2 a day for 5 days. So it should do 10 people. That was part of her eulogy. So you knew about this before you. So I'm guessing that's why you liquidated.
Yeah.
And if there's a high demand, it's going to be by lottery. However, you guys know her on a more personal level. You might be able to approach her. I'm sure not that SHYLO would even give a fuck whether she knew her personally or not.
SHYLO has a whole plan.
Okay, so it's the morning after Penarol's funeral.
Shall I recap?
Yeah, let's do the recap.
Chapter 18, alternately titled The Most Depressing Session I've Ever Ran.
It also has other names.
Wait, give it to me.
The Promethean School of Running Away from Things, or I Must Protect the Herd.
Okay, continue.
We woke up in the morning. It was supposed to be the day of the festival party. Bobby went to rent some horses so that we could go head north searching for his herd. Shiloh got pampered. I spent some time getting used to my new body. And then during the party, Bobby met Cedric the Llama Purveyor, who had a stud llama, and they exchanged details for when Bobby finds his herd.
Looked at buttholes and such.
Exactly. All of a sudden, there was during the middle of the celebration, there was a big explosion on the river, and 2 of the ferries had crashed, and we went running in, started trying to save people. Shiloh was extremely worried about Juniper, because it was his ferry is one of the ones that crashed. During the saving, there was a magic user who miscast, causing a giant fire on the boat. Knocked out everybody but us. And then we got to work. Bobby got the boat kind of fixed while I
I broke the boat further, but you healed the boat
healed
driver who fixed the boat.
And we saved 25 people total. Afterward, we came back. We started... Shiloh was running up and down the riverbank, attempting to find Juniper and screaming. Bobby, I can't remember what you did. I think you were just trying to help people. Yeah,
onto
and
the.
I was with Draves doing as much healing as possible, and she gave me a bunch of ironwood leaves to make up.
And point of note, Draves is the they.
Oh, they. Sorry, I don't think I actually knew that. So.
How dare you misgender? This fictional character that we've never seen.
They didn't tell me their preferred pronoun, so it's not my fault.
Strict.
But you assumed, Jeff.
So Draves gave me some ironwood leaves and showed me how to make a poultice. I mean, the 2 of us, we managed to heal up pretty much everybody who I got pulled up and wasn't dead. And Shu ended the day actually feeling pretty good about himself with all the healing stuff. He's learning that the family business isn't so bad, despite all the bad.
And then the next day was scheduled to be Penrol's funeral.
And I have exhaustion from it because I
So do
stayed
I.
up all night guarding the wharves from any rogue bruises.
And we basically ended the session with Penrol's funeral, and then you were posting the eulogy, which you did. So that's where we ended.
Yeah. So we were going to say that after the eulogy, there was like a dinner, a somber afternoon, and everybody spent the night doing whatever it was. Gambling was called at Bob's due to obvious reasons. Pesto's and Bob's ran a dinner together.
Oh my god.
You know, spaghetti and burgers. Can you imagine?
Wow.
Working together, too.
I just can't believe
How many
it.
fights?
I want a spaghetti burger.
0.
I want a spaghetti burger.
The meatball is the burger.
That's what I mean. You cook the noodles part way and then knead them into the bun, and then you cook meatball with tomato sauce as your hamburger patty.
it was remarkably calm, civil, spookily so.
I think you gotta deep fry the whole thing too.
Totally. Yeah. Too skinny. There was a lot of that. You heard a lot of that. Eat. So yeah, the everything shut down by dusk, and the taverns, the inns were uncharacteristically quiet. You did whatever you did. Saturday.
Have we fully taken possession of Penrol Tower? Can we sleep there now?
No.
No.
You're
not for at least a few days.
Okay.
So but we've still got.
I was just wondering.
We've got Bob's until the end of the week because Newstead decided to give us a week since Penrol had been setting us up and was giving us the tower. She talked to Bob's and got us one more, till the end of this week, however how it worked out. But we don't have to move out of Bob's yet, and we can't move into the tower yet.
Where did Junie Bear live?
Juniper had a little tent. So, do you have a map?
On the town side of the...
He's on the town side. He's slightly to the east of the stable region on the map.
But right close to where we are?
Reasonably close to where you are, and close to the
maps.
river. So that's Springfield.
Another spring fill.
And no, another
I don't-
spring fill.
I don't think
you
I
just
have
keep
it.
stealing the maps.
I know I keep stealing your maps. But you didn't even. I didn't even steal the right map.
At least this one's the overall map.
Yeah. Where's
You
the?
got it in here somewhere.
No, I suck at stealing
I
maps.
know you got
apparently.
it.
Do I though?
I'm sure you do.
Probably don't suck at
Wow.
stealing so much as keeping.
Yeah, maybe.
We're organizing.
Disorganized. Okay.
You've got a lot of freaking paper there, Sash.
A lot.
You
I
probably
don't know
do
what's
have
happening.
it.
Oh wait, what's this? No, that's from the last campaign.
It's laid out similar to Springfield, so if we can't find it,
Anyway, so he's
Okay, here it is.
he's nearby.
he is. Here's
Okay.
a really micro version of it. You can't steal this.
He's
Okay, so Bob's Pestos, these two long buildings here, Bob's Pestos. There's like a paddocks area, and the what do you want to call it? The ferries are moored along this part of the river. There's a bunch of tents back in here. He lives in here,
Where's the funeral held?
in the town square.
Okay. So right after the funeral, the chick who's doing the resurrections
Yeah,
was she was
not
like,
chick.
oh
Yeah.
they were largely unavailable, I'm assuming.
Yeah, they were busy. Draves
Okay.
was really busy.
Can I tell you what SHYLO has done?
Give me. what
She
you got?
went to Juniper's tent
Yeah,
and absolutely freaking combed it
yeah.
for hair, toenails, any tiny piece of him, beard hair, a spittoon, anything. Unflushed toilet.
You're looking for DNA.
I'm looking for DNA.
You know, if you pull this off, he is going to be
I'm
so
s-
confused when he comes back. I was dead, and now I'm alive again.
I'm
Wait,
sure.
what are you doing?
I'm sure there's a ton of his DNA on his bedsheet somewhere.
You find a brush, and it actually has quite a few hairs. Juniper was
Yeah.
thinning heavily on top.
Because this has definitely intrinsically tied to the 5 T's of love. Can I roll to see
Can
with
you remind me
double with advantage?
Can you remind me of the 5 T's of love?
Teeth, trustworthiness,
The hygiene.
the hygiene. Gotta read my notes.
It's been too long.
It's been too long. The hygiene. Where are they? Oh yeah, thickness with 2 C's, and tastiness. I don't remember what the tastiness is. I'll have to go
Wasn't
back
it
to that
about how
section.
well they cooked?
Oh, that's what it is too. They have to be able
Because
to
Shy
cook.
can't cook.
Shy can't fucking cook. And because I would like to find something as good as possible, like as much as possible. Like I was hoping for more than a couple strands of hair.
Oh no, he's thinning.
It's a Tom clone.
Oh, it's
Okay,
a
I'm
clump.
happy. I'm happy with it.
Yeah, he'd clump you.
Okay.
He'd easily clump you.
Okay. So
Just better hope that's not his girlfriend's hair.
she's taking that and tucking it. She would know, and she's tucking it safely between the girls,
Yeah.
and then scurrying off for the rest of her plan.
Storities.
What's that?
Storities.
Yeah, the stortities.
Well,
Yeah,
it's a
and
hairy
then I'll
chest
let
now.
the rest of them go on because she's got lots but going on in the background. She
Okay, so
scurries
as you're
out.
walking back to town, some guy walks past. She's like, "Nice merkin."
No. It's not visible.
Okay. For those of you not in the know, a merkin is a prostige hair product for other places other than your head. Either
The nethers.
the nethers or the chest. Maybe your butt. I don't know what you're into.
Butt Merkin.
A
There's
butt
a band
merkin.
name.
I like it.
Quick fun fact, just a quick reminder. It is common for the near-surface dwellers of Mundus Infra to come to the surface world to trade and scavenge during the night hours of the surface world. Now back to the session.
So anyway, there's more to it, but that's happening in the background.
That's the plan.
So I'll let other people go on,
All right.
and other things are afoot.
You would secure horses.
Yeah.
Without an intelligence check, you handle animals all the time.
Mhm.
You realize that horses may not be sufficient. Horses do not live in Allegra.
Oh, so
on the plateau.
because the note just told me to go north.
True, but there's kind of one road into town, and of course, I don't have that map ready. It follows the. I know I've
Goes
got
into the mountains quickly.
Yeah, so it doesn't go. So Legric is up in here.
Yeah.
It doesn't go direct. It follows kind of the dry lands, like the prairie area in between the forests of the foothills and the Lake North Swamp. So it follows this and then cuts in. There's like a cutback trail that leads up to the plateau.
Okay. Well, just because this feels a little meta, that road was definitely almost more west than north. And if Bobby was to go told to go north,
Bobby will
go north. Yeah.
Okay.
Because unless somebody told him otherwise, and he was told to look in the north.
But is there anywhere to go? Like, can we even get north at all?
You
Short
can.
of going the.
You can, but there will come a point where you are heavily bushwhacking.
Gotcha.
He's not
Would
traveling
we
alone.
know that?
Yes. Yeah. You know that within a day north of Deeport, you are in the wilds. You're in the foothills, in the forest and foothills of the Rake Mountains.
Now, I wouldn't know enough about animals to know horses versus something else for going up north.
Especially Flooflammers would be out of your range.
Okay, so
general.
I'd have no idea that horses aren't suitable.
Mm-hmm.
So
and
you
I'd
already
also have
secured
no
them?
idea that that the territory turns terrible north because I got to town, not from that direction.
Yeah.
But when you tell us your idea, we would explain. Although we're jumping into the next day at this point, aren't we?
No, this is
we're not ready to
this
go
is the
yet.
day after Penrol's funeral.
Yeah.
Oh,
So the
okay.
day that
Well,
we were
so
supposed
you
to
guys
leave.
don't have exhaustion anymore.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because
good.
we would have got a full night's rest
Yeah.
at the end of the funeral. Sorry, I thought we were still doing the funeral evening.
No,
Apologies.
funeral kind of wrapped up.
Okay.
All right, so we're meeting up at the edge of town to leave then?
There is one thing I would
For
retro
breakfast?
here
Yeah.
add. Yeah. After the funeral,
Yeah.
I would have approached Draves
Yeah.
and just asked if they wanted to chat at all in terms of like healing knowledge. If they're exhausted, back off because I know I'm tired too. But as a necromancer, they know a lot of stuff, and since I'm learning, I would see if they'd be willing to chat for a bit and see if I could learn any tricks, tips, things like that.
Draves is intrigued by your curiosity. Is happy to allow you to be a fly on the wall during any of the resurrection or reincarnation ceremonies that she does. But kind of with a sideways glance and a knowing wink, this is slightly above your range of skills, and you would be endangering people to do.
Oh, I'm well aware of that.
But you are welcome to watch just for future. Like, hey, that might be neat. So yes, you're invited to watch, and she won't be starting until like that next day. And she does explain it's going.
Bobby wants to get going right away.
They do explain that it's going to be a 5-hour ritual.
And Bobby, you want to get going right away, so.
Who knows how long they'll last on their own? I've already left them for far too long.
So I'll thank Draves for the opportunity, but explain that we unfortunately have another obligation we got to get started on right away. But perhaps sometime if I'm around visiting, we could chat a little further.
You're always welcome in Springfell. I'm always happy to spread the word of life and death.
Well, that's much appreciated. And Ha says thank you too.
Of course.
Yeah, and if you tell Bobby, if you actually had that conversation with Bobby to know if you could stay, he'd definitely say, if you help me with this, my friend, I owe you, and I will happily spend time helping you learn whatever you need to learn.
No, I didn't. No, I appreciate that, Bobby. I just didn't know how urgent it was, but not to worry. I'm sure the opportunity will come up again now. We seem to have a knack for finding the more entertaining travels.
Well, friends, shall we away?
Okay, so
Redcon one more time, or go ahead.
no. Anything you want to add?
SHYLO wants to like ransack Juniper's tent for any valuables, and she's going straight to Draves.
Okay. He does have a strong
He?
box. Juniper?
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Juniper does have a strong box with it's locked. Did you want to try and pick?
Nope. She's just gonna take it with her.
Just grabs it.
Yeah.
And then there's not much in the way. He's very simple.
Fish pitchers.
No, he has a singular fish pitcher. The fish pitcher that you knew about.
I'm gonna take that with.
Okay.
Oh my god.
You take Jeannie Bear's fish pitcher.
Oh,
Better write that in your inventory.
yes.
His brush, his pillow smells like him.
God, this is like the saddest. Anyway,
There,
anything worth anything.
there is a knit blanket that looks like it was made with care by somebody and not just a manufactured
Does it smell perfumed?
like rose perfume.
She'll bring it with her.
Now, perception-wise, in Goliath society, it is normal for younger women to crochet
Yeah.
and make blankets like that. However, in mixed species societies and human societies specifically, it tends to be more of a got it from my mom or grandma kind of thing,
Okay.
and less of a like this hot young minx is trying to seduce me.
Okay, good.
So
It's from his
It's a
nan.
baby blanket.
societally it's not totally out of place, even though your first
Okay.
gut reaction might be like, oh my god.
She's bringing that too. It smells like grandma perfume.
It does. It smells like
Now
one
you,
of the-
now you
smells
know
like one
what
of the
fragrance
nuts.
to wear around.
Totally. So she's going beelining from there straight to Drave. She's still in her
With a
sundress,
Afghan full of
bug
shit.
bitten, raggled oily hair,
Yeah.
like bug bites everywhere, river mud on her legs, scratches everywhere from the bushes on the side of the river. I'm a wreck.
You see Draves as they make their way across the town square. It looks like Draves is headed for Newstead's.
Okay.
Not walking with any kind of purpose,
I'm
just
just gonna stop
walking.
her like right in the street.
Them.
Them, they.
Yeah.
I'm going to stop them right in the street.
Okay. Me too, and I created it.
Them. I'm circling them.
I'm sorry. It's not easy. I'm old.
I'm gonna circle them. They. Oh my god, that's hard. It's
We're
hard.
Just using Draves all the time.
I know.
Yeah.
Draves. So she's still snot crying and like
Yeah.
stumbles up to her,
So Draves,
like
hi,
snot
hello.
crying, still incoherent.
Are you in pain?
No, here's 900 gold. Well, 850 gold and a lump of about 50 gold, and then here's a box,
Just
a blanket.
She-
There's all this stuff.
she's
His hair, and I think this might be one of his toenails. You have to bring him back.
she's
He's
doing
the
the
love
like
of my life.
I don't know if I'll post the meme later on, but like the how do I hold all these lines guy? Like he's like, ugh. So Draves is just like what the hell?
Yeah.
Like holding like sacks of gold and like pieces of hair and
Yeah.
whoa. I start on into that tomorrow.
No, I have 3 reasons. 3. I thought about it all day at the funeral. Okay. 1, he's the love of my life. 2, we need a ferry ride. We need a ferry driver. He's important. He's critical infrastructure. He should be prioritized for the good of everybody. It's for the good of everybody, not just the good of him and my relationship and our wedding. It's about society or Goliath, whatever. It's about that. And I forget what the third one was. There was another reason. She can't remember. She's distraught.
I was trying to figure out if that was you or her at the
Yeah,
end.
no, she's a wreck. She's a wreck, and she
So,
hasn't slept.
As you're stumbling trying to find what the last reason was, I think
Yeah.
his buddy's name that was like that ran up the shore with you trying to find him and
Yeah.
was Jimbo. I think his name was that. If not, I'm incredibly sorry. But anyways, as you're like and Jimbo's like, and me because I'm his friend, and he's not crying too. I'm his friend.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah. Who you piggybacked most of the way.
I remember him
up
now.
the beach
I
or
forgot
up
he
the
was
shore.
with me.
Yeah.
That guy.
He's basically been ghosting you the whole time talking to you, and you've been
I,
totally
like,
ignoring him.
completely-
Like you've been
I completely
you're
forgot
gutting
about him.
Juniper's tent, and he's like folding up extra pairs of socks and crying alongside you, and like,
I didn't even know he was there.
and you didn't. Know.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Draves looks at you both and like, this way quickly and leads you behind the paddocks. Do you have something of his? If I do this in public, people are gonna freak out.
Hair, and I think this is his toenail. I can't confirm the toenail, but this is definitely his hair.
Okay. And his buddy Jimbo says, here, and here's the balance that she wasn't able to provide.
Oh, good. So we can keep Junie's stuff. Good.
They
All the stuff
probably
is
insist that you do.
That I keep it. His valuables.
I like that she looted the entire tent while he was there, and not only did she not notice, but he didn't even stop her.
Well, apparently he was looting the tent too for socks and.
Well, no, he's folding like he was doing like he thought she was there to clean up, and the whole time like he's putting away things and crying and going like holding up little pictures, going look, while she's just like. And he's
digging
like
through the
commiserating, and she
wastebasket
has
for
no
nail
idea.
clippings. Okay.
Yeah.
So good.
Like every now and again, you thought you felt something. He's just a little dude going for a hug, and you're just like, oh yeah, okay, whatever.
Personal growth comes slow.
I didn't know he had a dog.
Look at Chihuahua.
It's a stinky dog.
Yeah, fine. So she takes you behind like a chop bin. So it's like you're doing this like illicit transaction behind the animal.
I'm assuming I'm
bins.
nowhere near here.
You're
Dang.
doing whatever it is you're doing. Okay.
At this point, probably resting because I have a feeling this is late in the night and I had a busy day of healing people.
Mm-hmm.
You're lucky Draves is a necromancer.
Please.
She.
Oh God.
So
Be a halfling.
Come
Yeah,
on.
halfling.
I don't even
So-
care. Just bring him back.
Draves looks around.
Something weird.
It's getting late in the evening, so people have kind of dispersed. Or wait, was this in the morning you talked to her?
As soon as the funeral's over, I ransacked the
yeah.
tent and then went
So
straight.
that
would
just
have
would
been-
be from between her
Yeah.
ransacking. It's probably
Like-
So late after dusk, like this clandestine
Yeah.
like drug deal behind
Yeah.
the behind the chop bins. You see Draves just start casting. Your life is in your hands. Jim's like, I don't care. Oh yeah!
Look at that.
Nat 20.
DM gets an
thank
awesome
goodness.
dice.
Woo.
All right. So the spell works.
Okay.
Step 1.
Step 1.
Is Juniper still a spirit willing to be
I
resurrected?
know. That's why I was going to try to talk to him first to get
You
his
need
brother
the
to
spell?
talk to
Young
him.
man taken before his time. No, I've got it right here.
But I didn't have time to implement all the plan.
Do something to encourage him back to his body.
Yeah.
Show him your boobs.
I'm going to put the fleur titties right on. They were his favorites.
Okay. What's your luck?
Oh, fuck. Not good. Very fair. This has to do with the teas of love, though, so I get advantage.
What is your luck, though? That's the important part.
Okay. It's 5 teas of love. It is a -4.
All right. With advantage, make a luck check. This is not the roll. This is to see whether you can assist Jimbo, who is desperately trying to, like,
Judy Bear, Judy,
Yeah.
come back to us. Yeah.
channel the Juniper.
Yeah. What is it? Sylvia Brown? Is that really the big fraud
Oh, the
psychic woman? Or,
psychic?
so I can't remember her name. She was big in like the 70s.
Yeah.
And I can't remember.
So, Draves,
Okay.
is there a spirit in the room?
Yeah, totally.
Is there a spirit around us?
Oh, come on.
We seek the spirit of Juniper.
Oh, okay. That's a 10 because I got a 14 -4. So
10? Oh,
10.
okay.
wait. Oh yeah. Do I have anything to add to that? Any desperation shit that I can pull out of my butt? I got nothing.
You got nothing?
Yeah.
Okay. Jimbo has a better luck than you, so Jimbo is going to be making this luck roll.
Okay.
So you've assisted Jimbo by 2.
His dog really loved him.
It beats the 50-50 threshold. What? What's that? I hear the spirit of Juniper, you hear Draves say. Juniper, come back to us. Come back to us.
Daddy, come back.
Roll a die 100 there, Shiloh.
Oh God.
Leaving it to you.
Okay, I don't feel good about that one. I'm gonna roll
It'll
this
be
dice
something
instead.
hilarious.
No,
Something
be
hilarious.
as I don't remember what he was before, but I want him to be as
Human.
sexy. Ew, human self. Oh shit.
Or could you imagine if he came back as a
A
Goliath?
10.
And-
I hope that's
100.
or 100.
Yeah. And
So
no,
it's
you
zero,
gotta
not
roll.
all
that's
the
the-
double digits.
okay.
Yeah, that's the
Sorry, I
double. This
fucked it
is
up.
a single.
A 5.
So 15.
Oh, 15?
Isn't
No,
that just
is
fine?
it 0 and a
It's
5?
5.
No, that's
No,
It's
zero
a
and
5.
Zero
Yeah,
and
yeah,
five.
yeah.
Oh,
It's
it
a
is
5,
five.
right?
Yeah.
Would have been awesome if it was elf, but it's even
No.
But it's even funnier that it's a dragonborn.
Ooh, do we get to use my table then?
Yes, you do.
Sweet. So this was something I actually created as part of Shu's backstory originally. Was I made a few definitions on the draconic race in our
cool.
system
Oh, cool.
since we hadn't done it yet.
Very cool, nerd.
So 3 basic things. One, like D&D, your breath weapon is tied to your color.
Yeah.
Unlike D&D, our system has 6 breath weapons instead of 5. And I split it up because I never liked the way their colors were divided. It was like some breath weapons that have like 3 or 4 colors, some would have 1, some would have all metallic. So I split it up so that every single breath weapon has 1 solid color or 1 primary color and 1 metallic color.
Okay.
Accordingly, acid are black or copper, poison are green or brass, lightning are blue or bronze, cold are white or silver, fire are red or gold, and sonic are purple or platinum.
Makes sense
Cool.
to me.
Yeah.
And then
That's
on
cool.
top of that, when you reincarnate as a dragonborn, you have to roll another D100 to find out what color you come up
Okay.
as. So you
Nice.
find
Nice.
out what your breath weapon and everything is. So I don't know who's rolling that one. I guess Sash.
Shy, give her.
So roll
That's
D100
die
again.
100.
Oh, I'm gonna roll these 2 together. Oh, cool, Jazz.
Oh,
That's
hang on, you've got 2 hundreds there. Oh,
Nope.
oh no, you do. Okay.
that's really cool. 92.
92. He is a platinum dragon.
Oh,
Fucking,
that's-
that sounds cool.
You just got a plus 10 to sexy there.
Yeah,
He has a sonic breath weapon now.
So,
he's cool. If he comes back.
I don't know if you want to.
oh yeah, absolutely. I want to hang on to that. I'll incorporate that
Oh.
into lore guide and into the book. So just like with Shu, you see a body start to form on the ground, laying in the muck, naked, glowing this beautiful white light, and then it kind of dulls, but it's
Judy!
still a shiny, silvery, almost white color.
I've got your fish vendor.
And then laying down on the ground before you with a nice long tail is a dragonborn. And what? Yeah, Jimbo's like, oh my god, Juniper? Yeah? What? What? Why are y'all staring at me? Am I wearing pants? Oh, Christ! Where'd it go? Like slapping frantically at his crotch. Where'd it go? Who took my dick?
Oh no.
Traves is like, just calm down. Just calm down. We called you back. You didn't come back human. You didn't come back. You came back humanoid. You're a reptile. It's okay. I run a support group on Tuesdays. And Juniper's just freaking like, whoa, where's my dick? Then he stands up and kind of falls backwards because he's not used to the weight of his tail.
Are Dragonborn asexual?
No, but they're reptiles, so they don't have penises, per se.
This is going to complicate our relationship.
So yeah, Juniper's like just frantically like, what the hell? And trying to stand up again and falls backwards on his ass.
Shiloh, bug bitten, muddy, oily, dirty, snot face, will assist him.
Oh, hey, hi. Oh, my lips feel weird. He goes to straighten his hair,
Oh,
like his curly little
Yeah.
frizzes on the side. He's like, "Oh, I'm bald. Oh, my claws." Clacks his teeth together. He's just freaking out. What was the breath weapon?
Sonic.
Yeah.
Sweet.
He screams and goes, "Whoa!" Into a line in the air. You see a few bats just plunk, plunk.
Oh my god.
Are there any buildings in the way depending on how he yells?
He yells up.
Okay.
Yeah. And of course, after the yell, from all over the settlement.
Shiloh's gonna turn to the little
Jimbo,
dude
yeah.
and go, "Shh, down!"
What?
Because she thinks that he's...
And I think I agree.
Yeah.
We should lay him down. Juniper, it's okay. It's okay. What are you doing with him?
Hey, it's been a while. It's just awkward. Is this as awkward for you as it is for me?
Drave's like, yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna leave. Remember Tuesdays? I run a group, and Drave starts heading towards Newsteads. Good luck with that.
Awkward.
I don't think we're going anywhere. I think this entire session is going to be just Shiloh and shoot. Want to go for a burger?
Probably for the best.
See, he gets up and just starts running, screaming.
I'm just gonna tell his little
Jimmy?
dog friend to take his stuff back to the tent. And that I totally understand his reaction because it is a lot of pressure that to realize that the wedding is so close and that I have a little journey to go on and I will be back to help him plan everything. I'm not going to leave it all on him. What a lovely reunion that was. Oh, and give him this. And she takes the fish pitcher out from the girls and gives him the fish pitcher.
It just takes it, puts the stuff that fits in the fish. Yeah, okay.
And she's going to...
He seems scurry off to Juniper's tent.
And I'm gonna book it to save port. We have to save some sheep or something.
Well.
Llamas. Schlamas.
Okay. And then you go back to Bob's and then you sleep?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go with
Do you
these
read
guys.
any of your fan mail?
I think I'll take some with me for the road.
There she is!
Just in case.
Just for the road.
I'm going to be gone. I need something to read.
It's just for the road, yeah.
Now morning comes.
Okay.
Now you're the only one with money left.
As we start leaving,
Yeah.
I'm assuming Bobby's going to be in the lead. And I can correct him,
Sure.
or at least try to. Sir, we're not going to get through that way.
To the north?
Well, if you go up there, after about a day or so, it's nothing but brush. You can't pass through, you have to cut through. It'll take far, far too long. Your best bet is actually just head a little bit west. We can cut up through a path that'll take us all the way up.
But what if they're a day away to the north?
Well, I suppose if you want to try and cut through days of growth to get a single day.
Well, you said it was a day away. It got bad.
You mean you wish to travel to where it is and then come back?
Or then maybe look for trails and paths, and if that doesn't work, maybe cut to where you're saying, to the west.
Alright.
Or east.
I don't know about Fluflamas. Maybe they're only a day's north. I
don't know where I lost the herd.
Fluflamas a day away.
So yeah, I think that's the plan, is to go north towards the brush, and if that doesn't work, start cutting around.
Okay.
Because I know Fluflamas avoid brush and anywhere that their coats might become damaged. I mean, they're uncomfortable enough down at this altitude.
What's your dude's name again?
Bobby
Bobby?
Beans.
Come on, I made it as easy as I possibly could. I gave him my name.
That's why she's confused.
Yeah, like how am I fucking supposed to remember that?
And bestiary fact, fluflamas are comfortable in temperatures as high as plus 20 degrees and as low as minus 60.
Ooh, we definitely need to splice this part with a picture of a fluflama, just so everyone knows exactly.
Doodle fluflama.
Yeah, because I don't know what they look
I
like.
could send you that picture of Lady Marshmallow.
Yeah,
Please do.
I've still got that one.
Yeah.
I got it saved because as soon as I saw that, I went my butt off.
She's a regular character in
Nice.
my other campaign that I run.
I like it.
She's the mount of the
Yeah, I'll forward you the whole thing. You can crop it as you
Paladin
like.
douchebag.
I'm cleaned up as I can when I go see these guys then.
So you're
The
wearing
next
your,
morning.
You're
Yeah.
you're wearing your regulars?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I got my gear and my shit.
Yeah.
About 47 to 300 of those letters.
Okay. 47 to 300?
Yeah, she just grabbed a lot.
So you grabbed a small mail sack and just filled
Yeah.
it. Okay.
Yeah.
How did you sleep?
Like the dead.
All right.
Yeah.
Any revelations?
0.
Okay.
all personal growth has been bought away.
Yeah.
It's been dealt with now.
Yeah.
Dear sexy knickers, I don't have fancy you. Do you remember that before you fell asleep? And
Yeah, totally.
letter on your
Totally.
face. So, Bobby's waiting in the square, horses in hand.
Mhm.
I'd be with you at that point.
Yeah.
I probably would have woke up at the same time. Unless Bobby's like super early riser and got going immediately.
Well, he
He
would.
had exhaustion.
I probably would have slept what I needed to clear my exhaustion, but then I'd be like downstairs, like holding the llamas, doing the pee-pee dance, waiting for everybody to
horses?
get up. Yeah, the horses. Sorry.
Gotcha.
Actually, I could see Bobby doing that. I'm always calling them llamas and then going, horses.
Actually, yeah, you know what? That's a good point.
And I'm not going to roll just an intelligence check to see if Bobby would think that if he had to cut around and get up into the mountains, that it would be a bad set of animals. He figures it out. Surprisingly, I rolled a natural 17, which would mean a 13.
Yeah, so horse are one of the non-smart soup breathers. They like the soup.
Mm-hmm.
It's thick.
When I go to the stables today to pick them up, I'm gonna ask the man about upgrading to or switching over to something that would be better for the high altitudes, like a mountain goat, or which I'd imagine would be more common down here with the rarity of the fluflamas.
I actually do. I do have mountain goat. They're not easy to ride though.
Oh, it'll be no problem for me.
Well, maybe for you, but you want 3 of them, yeah?
Do you have anything that works well for more novice type riders?
I've got some llamas. They're not as hardy as fluflamas, but I've got some llamas that would.
Can I roll an animal handling check to see if I
sure.
could guess how well these would handle if I had to take them up into the mountains? Oh yeah. Would I be able to use my charisma on this particular animal handling?
Sure, why not?
All right. 15 then.
Tickle its chin, you blow in its butthole. Doesn't quite respond like a fluflama normally would, but you know, and it's smaller and a little more dainty than you're used to, because fluflamas are almost like double the size of
but I mean,
llamas, but you think they'll work.
Especially for the small little elf.
Yep, you think they'll work.
The Goliath might have a little bit more trouble, but anyways, I'll get those then. Is it going to be a straight up exchange?
Yeah, he's happy to do it. You, sir, can make an intelligence check with advantage.
Intelligence?
Yep.
18. Ooh, but I rolled a 1 on the other one.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Have yourself an I
can't believe I didn't get one for the hair and toenails thing.
Keep trying.
Wait,
Always.
I tried.
I
Beats
know.
me.
not mean to you. You realize that you might not be able to physically endure the trip if you end up going all the way up into the rake. These two will be fine.
No, I'm not sure I could make this trip all the way.
Why not?
Well, from what I know, it's a little bit harder on someone of my
We'll get you a
than it
nice
is
warm
on yours.
coat and
I'm
There
afraid it's
are-
the breathing.
Magics and potions that you can use to travel to higher places that I learned somewhere.
Somewhere. Some kind of lore guide.
So we should, yeah.
In an almost
Yeah.
diary-like way.
I can't believe I remembered that, but let's do that if we can.
well, I mean, you're probably from a higher mountain region.
I'd be fine up there.
Oh yeah, no, that's what you're saying. You guys are fine because you're Goliath,
Yeah.
so you're supposed to be
Yeah.
that way.
But you might have heard of other humans taking these to reach where you grew up.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
Whereas I might have heard that, but
You
I
won't
don't
know.
remember.
Yeah, there was, actually, you know this
Or
primarily
understand.
because there was a point in time when you guys were just going to skip over the Dragon Den Mountains, and Poppy started getting sick when you started going too high. So you ended up
Had
having to go
back
and then
go
down
low.
and around.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose we go see if Cletus has anything that can help us with such a good journey. Yeah.
I can't believe I remembered that.
Okay, but then we were leaving right after that, right? I mean, I don't want you to die, so we'll definitely have to take care of that. Or do you want to die? Are you happy or dead or alive?
You're an elf.
For
I
now,
mean,
I think
maybe
I'll stay where I'm at.
maybe consider.
What's it like
Just because
being-
you're a racist piece of shit.
I'm just saying.
Always the racist.
Always just asking questions.
Just asking questions.
Just asking questions.
I'm not a racist, but
So, dingle, 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 you go into Cletus' store, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
Greetings, good friend Cletus.
Hey, Bobby.
My friend here needs some potions so he could breathe in the mountains or something like that. An apparatus? Do you have anything of that nature?
Apparatus.
We're going to be traveling up
that
north
word.
into the Rink. So I'm afraid that, well, they'll be fine. I'm going to have a few difficulties, yeah. Looking for something I can use so I
And
can
you-
actually...
You're not taking horses, are you?
No.
Oh, good. Relatively easily. Do you want edible or wearable?
How long does edible last? Yeah.
Edible's cheaper and it'll last you in the neighborhood of 3 days to a week. It's variable. Wearable will last you your life.
And how much is that then now?
I can probably do that for... Do you have credit at the store right now? I don't remember.
Yes, we do. We have, so the party in general has 100 and, no, sorry. Yes, so the party in general has 180 golden store credit.
Yeah.
I personally have 1,500 stored with him as a banker.
Ooh. Well, tell you what, Mr. Shoe. Using it as store credit, I'll give you double. It's only going to cost you 500 of your account.
That's more than fair, I think.
And what it is, he goes into a little drawer, pulls out a little metal chest, opens up the little metal chest, pulls out a little white stone about yay big.
Iron.
You take it, and you just toss it to your head, and it starts orbiting his head. I can go as high as I want now. If there's any air in the air, I'm okay there.
That sounds like a right deal, yeah.
Bobby's gonna reach into his pocket and pull out a bag that he has full of marbles,
Yeah.
which is actually something I have that look surprisingly like the Ioun Stone. He's like, I've got a whole bag of these. I'll trade you this whole bag for that one.
Well, A show, don't tell. So he grabs. Can I grab one of your
Oh, yeah.
marbles?
Of course, yeah.
Grabs one of your marbles. Ha! And he throws it in the air. Tink, 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 tink.
That's why I'm giving you the whole bag.
Because they don't work anymore.
Yes.
Useless to me, Bobby.
Oh.
You know what? I'll take them. I'm taking some money off the price of the one that works for this.
That's very kind of you, Cletus. You're a good man now.
Bobby's beaming with pride.
More than I should. It's only 499 gold now. Store credit. Gone.
I do appreciate that, yeah. So
Give him a
that's out
good
of
deal, Bobby.
That's out of my vault gold.
Yeah,
That's
out of
it.
the vault.
Okay, the bank gold.
Take. You just pluck it out of the air, and he puts it down on the counter. You have to focus on it for just a second, though. It's going to be an attunement slot.
Gotcha.
Okay?
It's the only attunement I can do for the moment.
Okay.
Still good. I mean, if I take it off and stop using it, I can unattune or attune to a different one anyway.
Yep.
Right? So if I need to, I can always switch that one.
True.
I don't know if you ever said on the thing too, but is that super crazy powerful sword I have? That's got to be an attunement item, right?
It ain't.
Really?
Yep.
All
I'm
right.
pretty damn sure. Anyways, let me just double check. It's really quick to do that. It is features special items, and it is the hammer, my Malcolm. Where are you, sword? Where's the S word? Of course.
I don't think it was called the sword of something.
Sword of, yeah, it's the sword of 5 letters. Oh, it does require attunement. My bad.
Okay.
It does.
That's okay. I can attune 5 items.
Oh yeah, 'cause you're very panic fucker.
So it's white
But
light
I
stone,
just
you
got to
said?
keep track.
And is it just at heights, or is it also like breathing underwater, breathing in smoke, breathing in
Anywhere where there's air,
Okay.
if there's air there, you're okay. So underwater, yeah, it works.
Cool.
Altitude, underwater, high elevations where even Goliath wouldn't live. If there's any air, you're okay there.
Okay. Just want to make sure I've got it exact. So. Sweet. Actually, I like that. It's a good one.
So we're all shopped up.
I think
Yep.
so. Yeah, I've got my bow and arrows. Oh, actually,
I bought my shitty armor.
I'll buy a medicine kit off of them. A
Alright.
superior one, because my last one's gone.
Okay.
And part of what I bought at the store, I did say that day, was food and tack.
Yeah. Good.
Just making sure
Yeah.
we're all on the same page.
Cool. And you got the price for that still, Jeff, or do you want me to
Sorry for the.
medicine kit?
Oh yes, yeah. Let me know, please, because I could look it up, but you're right there, so it seems just as easy. And I'll go with the superior one. More heals.
How many days worth of food did I buy? Do you remember?
And in this case, just because Cletus has been good to us, I will pay the full price on this one. And I'll even say that to him.
Okay. So
You know, you've done me a right favor on that necklace, and I could use another kit. So you let me know what it would cost anyone. I'll not hear another word about it, Si.
I don't remember, but I'm going to say it's a week because I think you did the rank.
Is week here set? How many days is a week here?
10 days.
10 days?
For which rep?
We can.
Oh,
yeah,
how
in our
long?
world.
Tom, just so you know, I drank a potion of awake.
Yeah.
And I'm awake for 7 days now because I rolled a 1 die 8. So I don't have to sleep for 7 days.
Where'd you get that?
It's one of the things that we got as a reward, like
ages ago.
ages ago.
Oh yeah, I think
Remember
I remember
those?
that. Yeah.
And I've never taken one, so now I am.
And I think that was an item Poppy got, so Bobby doesn't have it. Bobby actually, other than swords,
Yeah,
Bobby has
has
nothing. he just gave away his mark.
I'm just gonna say
That
gold
was his-
for now.
that was his only
because
other
I don't
possession.
remember what it is, and
Sorry,
it's
what?
not just 1 gold for now.
1 gold for the kit?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna make it 2. Just because I'm going with the superior.
Okay.
All the rest of my stuff were in Bully's saddlebags.
Oh no.
So you don't have to sleep for 8 days, 7 days.
7 days.
Okay.
It's actually
Good.
perfect. 'Cause at least
Guess we
with
know he's keeping
900.
watch.
I'm left with 999 gold now. I like it.
All right.
Nice.
Nice round. Well, that's in store credit.
That
I've
makes
still
you-
got the.
That makes you Mr. Moneybags in this group right
Apparently.
now.
You guys have no idea how much store credit I have, though. You know, we've got a little bit with clean.
I have no clue whatsoever.
Yeah, Bobby
I
doesn't.
know I sent all my money to my parents.
Yeah.
I spent it on Juniper. And a few spa treatments, okay.
And we discussed like the relative worth of my herd in my character.
Yes, yeah.
Just making sure.
Yep.
I thought we had, but
So the road follows the river, like I was saying,
Mhm.
up, along, and then weaves its way in there.
Of course, but Bobby, as I said, Bobby would insist on going north as far as he can.
Yeah.
First,
First,
as soon as we
just
hit
try
that
to-
rush.
Yeah. Then cutting.
Yeah,
East.
you ride for, just as people have been saying, it's about a day's ride north of Deeport.
Mhm.
You hit the last settlement. It's this old fucking grizzled, weird looking prospector who kind of like the juniper bush guy in Life of Brian.
Mhm.
He's totally buck naked, has a beard that's like down past his knees, skipping around,
Mhm.
like, don't go there!
And all the while, could Bobby be making survival checks to look for signs of the herd?
Flu Flemitrax. Yeah, go ahead. Please, just give me a couple. We'll montage it.
Okay. Well, I have advantage, but I can't make a good case for charisma being a survival thing. So it's
Okay,
gonna have
fair
to
enough.
be wisdom. First one is a 15, sorry.
You don't see any tracks coming near the end of the day, montaging.
18.
It you see tracks, but it's all deer and horses, all heavily hoofed animals. You are confident, and just by the boku bush, fucking the density of the undergrowth and the forest itself, you believe that your llamas would not want to go in there. It is way too.
Mhm.
Even on your like nice linen that you like wearing, the flowy stuff,
Mhm.
and being up on the llamas, the underside of your llamas, as you get further and further and further away from Deeport and closer to the forest edge, the underside of your llamas are just covered in burrs.
Mhm.
And like,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
just,
So
my
I'll
God.
make the call to head west.
Yeah.
By the way, flavors, just flavor. After the funeral, I did pack up my nice clothes that I bought. My my tux with the tail, or my shirt.
Your blue boy outfit. with
My suit with the tails and
The shirt's
blue
wrapped
boy
though.
pants, and I never bought a shirt.
Never bought the
Oh,
shirt.
you didn't buy
No.
the shirt.
I
Okay.
just bought an ascot to
Thought
wear.
you ripped it off.
The,
Dickie.
Okay.
Yeah.
or a dickie to wear under the the jacket, and I've taken them off and folded them nicely and put them in my pack, and I'm back to my fisherman's pants and fisherman's vest I got from Hildy.
Yep. So yeah, with the amount of burrs and the thickness of the bush, you are reasonably confident that this was not the north that they were talking about.
All right. Well, then I'll make the choice to
I
start.
guess we should make camp here since it's basically end of the
Yeah, it's end of the
Yeah,
day. It was
end
a
of the
day
day.
to
So
get
make camp, head back to town, camp, head out west. A day there, a day back.
Dear sweet cheeks, you look like you could bake a mean pie. Wink, wink.
No.
Honey knickers,
Oh God.
I've got a bull.
Oh wow. That's it too, eh?
Yep,
I guess we made camp.
Milady,
Ooh.
have a fleet of horses.
Oh.
They are so fleet. They're the fleetingest fleets that have ever floated a fleet of horses.
Okay.
Uses a lot of the same words,
Oh,
like
yeah.
amazing over
Okay.
and over again, and like misuses things
Oh,
like
no.
fleet.
Oh no.
You don't have a fleet of horses.
Okay.
Like you're reading it like, oh my
Oh
god, this
my
guy is
gosh.
so not cultured, but thinks he is.
Oh no. Okay.
Yeah, so you guys settle down for the night.
So
Are you using these rejection letters as our firewood?
You took it out of my head. That was great.
She is for some of them, like the really bad ones, like the I have a bowl guy crumpled up into the fire.
Yeah.
But some of the other ones, I'm flipping them over. I'm
Mhm.
actually gonna like single line cross out the letter on the one side.
Yeah.
On the ones that are one page.
Yeah.
Flip it over and start Dear Judy Bear and write letters to him.
Okay.
And I don't have perfume anymore, and so I can't perfume them.
Which is for the best.
Yeah.
Probably.
Even though she
Yeah.
hasn't learned that yet.
Night.
while we're setting
Yeah.
up camp, I'm going to turn to Shu and go, so Shu, what's it like to be dead? I've only been mostly dead.
Well, certainly has its advantages, you know. Being able to just sort of float anywhere is nice.
And is the other side any different, like we were taught?
I'm not certain. I can only tell you what I saw. It was still this world. I just had a harder time touching it now.
Weird. So, they lied to us about the afterlife?
I wouldn't know. There is one after this.
Oh, so you just didn't go there?
Not yet, no.
Why not?
My family likes to try and help people, and I'm trying to live up to the family name now. Death doesn't exactly stop us from being able to help one another.
Interesting. That's very noble of you, good sir. You are the
my
nicest elf I've ever met.
It's my brother you should really be giving the praise to. I'm just learning, yeah.
Oh, brother, you're too kind.
Did I hear something? That must have just been
Does he?
No, he doesn't. Yeah, maybe in reality, a light howl on the wind, a weird chirp of a squirrel that's not quite right.
I'm going to go to sleep pondering why I didn't turn into a ghost when I died briefly.
Did you die? How big is God? Yeah, so watches or you're just never
Yeah.
sleeping, you're reading letters.
I'm reading letters, writing to Junie.
So
I'll take the first watch because you had exhaustion last time, so.
But isn't she awake?
you look at her and she's frantically looking at pieces of paper, muttering to herself.
She's
and,
laying on
and
her
scribbling.
belly with her feet in the air, like doing the kick thing with the pencil in her mouth. And she's like, I'm busy.
So, just one watch each then?
I'll watch, but I'm gonna read.
Do you want to make a bluff check on that? Or do you actually believe you're going to watch?
She thinks she would.
Then a
Sounds like-
persuasion check?
Yeah. She thinks
Yeah,
she
persuasion, what the heck?
should.
Because currently I do not believe you.
So, and that's a charisma?
Yeah.
What's my charisma? So that would be an 18.
Oh, wow.
Well, I'm going to roll an insight on that. An 18.
You believe she is telling the truth. There's
Sweet.
yeah, so watches or just three of you? I'm gonna add a fourth one because somewhere in the long grass, you every now and again hear
So, yeah, I think Bobby believes her, so he just sleeps.
Good. Oh, God.
you
Sorry.
Okay.
If she's gonna be up for the first little while,
The
keeping
whole way.
7
wa-
days.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
No, well, since she's going to be up, that she's convinced and watching as much as possible as
Mhm.
she's convinced us. Can I ask hi? No, you know what? I'm going to retro. No, never mind. I'm going to.
I know what you're gonna ask me. No, I'm not that
But
good.
remember, you only sleep 4 hours now.
That's true. Oh, yeah. I don't even sleep. I just have to transfer.
Yep.
So, yeah, I do that.
So at least we aren't leaving you responsible for too long.
Yeah. No, I'm trying to draw a line between, like, him being my brother in the spirit and everything, and the fact that the way I built the character is he's essentially my deity. So that's where my spellcasting is coming from.
Yeah.
So I'm trying not to use the ghost form for that. Asking questions in terms of magic and stuff, yes, but having it do anything feels like it's crossing that line.
No, I agree fully.
So last watch would be yours, we'll say.
And she will pay attention.
Oh wow.
She's gonna be good and pay attention.
You
Put the letters away because she has things to think about.
you see a big fat pheasant come flying out of the tall grass and land right beside you, sitting by the fire. And you're like, what the fuck is that? And then you see another one. Its throat bit out.
Oh shit. Guys. She
Yeah.
makes like a
This is near the end of your
Yeah.
watch.
she quietly whispers the alarm. Like so that nobody like she
What's your
doesn't
alarm?
tell she sneaks up to them and like wakes them up and like just shows them the dead.
God,
You're
Yeah.
woken
why
up-
would you wake me up like that?
You're woken to a dead necklace pheasant.
Someone threw these in the fire.
No, not in the fire.
In towards us.
Sitting
towards the fire.
beside you.
Yeah.
In like one, and then the other, like kind of
Ooh.
nicely
So-
displayed.
Maybe they're gifts.
Yeah, they're giving us food.
Yeah,
Hello,
you know,
thank you
I
for
do
the
the-
pheasants.
Oh
You're in the
Yeah.
in the distance.
puss, 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 puss.
And actually, just before, you kind of thought you saw just a bright lavender flash.
It's probably just flip flop.
Thank you, Flip Flop, for the pheasants. And
I'm convinced it's flip flop.
I'm going to stick them in one of our saddle or hang them up to dry before I
Yeah.
go to bed. So
oh, this is in the morning. This is first thing. in the
oh,
morning.
this is,
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said just at the end
Yeah,
of our watch,
see,
which
like,
is only
yeah.
4 hours. So I
Yeah, but
still
she's
have-
awake all night.
Oh,
I'm just
yeah.
saying it at some
Yeah.
point, just right before morning.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, then I'll hang the birds from my saddlebag to
Drain.
drain for the day while we're riding, and
Okay.
Sweet. Steve Flip Flop's a good kitty.
You come wheeling back into
I'm assuming.
deep port late in the day. The town is its usual hustle and bustle.
How has it recovered from the flood? Was it this
No
place
flood. That was
flooded?
Springfell that had the flood.
Oh.
This place.
This is where Juniper.
Yeah, this is Juniper's.
This is Juniper's place.
Oh.
We're back in town.
Do you stay in the inn for the night, or do you camp outside town?
well, we're paid up at the end.
You are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You stay at Bob's, and unless there's something fantastic
Nope.
going on, night passes without incident, and you wake up in the morning, your lamb is at the stable, and you are
Head off the other
ready to
direction.
set out.
Okay.
Go west, young men and women.
What?
I'm gonna just pop by the post office and send the first 14 letters to Juniper.
Okay.
Yeah.
And as we're marching for the next day, walking along, just to help alleviate boredom as he's going, Bobby's going to try and teach his mountain goat how to dressage. Do you know what that is?
Your llama, you mean?
Yeah.
No, I have no idea what's that.
I thought you said I got a mountain goat.
No, it was llamas, because
Okay.
the mountain goats were not easily rideable.
Well, no,
Yeah,
but
I
we
said
needed
I'd
it,
take
but
them.
he
Oh,
was
you
gonna
take them.
Because I have animal handling.
Sure, you take a mountain goat.
So
Yeah.
even
Sorry, I
though
thought you were going for a match set.
No. But I'm going to try and teach my goat how to dressage. And if you don't know what that is, that's that horse dancing that they do.
Oh, Jesus.
The stepping part
Yeah.
specifically. That's
so
fancy stuff.
Bobby's going to try and turn his
Yeah.
goat into a dressage goat as he's riding it.
All right.
So
Train
let
away.
me know how many animal handling checks you want me to make over the next few days while we're traveling. But my
There
first
are
one,
rules to control the fun.
10 1 week, I think, with 2 checks a day.
Yeah, it's at the back.
okay, so and I'm going to name My goat. Is it male or female?
Is male.
Male? Okay. Then I am going to name him.
So I'm assuming it's a tamed creature at this point. Yeah. Okay.
I'm going to name him Prince Philip.
Okay.
Okay, so it's a tame creature.
Yeah.
But it also has to be willing to be trained by him.
Seems amenable.
Okay. While training, you provide it with all the stuff. Blah 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 blah. Care for it. Training animals a new trick. Simply repeat the taming process. 3 failures force you to start over training, and you're no risk of rendering it. Each check takes a day, and it lives with you. 10 successful animal handling checks. 1 week to perform each check. That's taming.
Yeah.
So to teach it a trick, you're going to have to make 1 check per day for 10 days.
Okay.
Or sorry, you have to make 10 checks total. You can make 1 per day, basically.
Yeah.
Well, my first check is a 22.
Success!
So 1 success. It kind of knows how to foxtrot a little.
Understands that it's you've got cantering down kind of thing.
I love it.
Okay, so
Oh, and if you manage to roll 3 nat 20s during the training at any point, they don't need to be consecutive, just in general,
Okay.
it automatically succeeds.
Okay.
But if you fail the check 3 times at any point, non-consecutive, you have to start all over again. It kind of wipes out whatever you've taught it.
Okay.
gotcha. Okay, so heading east is very similar to heading north. As you're heading east along the riverbank, it is populated and more sparsely until eventually it just gives way to just open fields with forest and mountains to the north of you. There is a trail. It is not a road. Somewhat well worn. But yeah, and it kind of just follows the coast up along the Great Lake once you break past the river, and then it follows the tree line, kind of sandwiched in between the tree line and the swamp.
And as we're going, I'm using my lens, my little telescope. That was one of the other things I rolled for to watch for my herd.
Okay, so first day, at the end of the first day, you've reached the bounds of civilization. You set up camp. Anything fancy before you take watches?
Nope.
Nope.
Just always on the lookout.
Oh, well, we can
Signs.
clean the pheasants now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would I, given general medicine knowledge, not overly experienced, but still know some, would I have some kind of check in terms of being able to butcher it?
Yeah, what the hell?
I'm also proficient in survival.
There you go.
Oh, yeah. Well, then, yeah. It's...
So
Excellent.
you go. You can assist. Get a +2 to your
All right.
roll. Are you paying attention during the watches
Um,
or watcha?
yeah, she will, but she's still like reading and like.
Okay.
Did you give me a +2?
13 on mine.
So success on yours.
So that would make my check a 10. With advantage, I rolled low, and I only have a -1 to the check. I'm proficient. I just got a shitty stat to
good
it.
enough. It's not.
No,
Like,
we're cooking.
It's not butcher quality.
It's not butcher
but
quality.
It's certainly edible.
and every now and again, there's a.
This isn't Thunk's cooking.
Yeah.
This is that guy who went camping a lot as a kid, didn't for 10 years, forgot some stuff, and has, remembers enough to do it, but not real good.
Yeah. So yeah, dinner's nice. Evening approaches. You start taking your watches. Evening passes without incident. Morning comes. Somewhere from deep in the woods, you hear there's a slight lavender flash. And a prairie chicken comes
Thank you, Flip Flop.
with its neck bit out.
I'm gonna throw a cat treat out into the grass towards where I think it came from.
Okay.
Just chop one out there.
Okay.
All right. Dressage lesson for the day. Ooh, I'm rolling
Big cat.
killer on my dressage.
Treats.
21.
Ooh, success. Dear sir or madam, this is last night, one of last night's highlight letters. I'm really looking for a partner in life. There's
Boring. Crumple, crumple,
yeah,
crumple into the
lots
fire.
of commas, lots of semicolons.
Oh
Like,
God.
but that
I'm
was the
waiting for
highlight.
the right one.
Yeah,
The real right one.
she's looking for a particular.
Dear SHYLO, you gotta put the BOUQUET. They sell these hot dogs.
He
Okay.
seems nice.
I mean, it's her tits that all men are really.
Dear madam, how do you feel how do you feel about me knocking at the back door? Wink, wink.
She's gonna carefully cross that one out and write to Junie on the back.
Okay.
Now, are you doing this to show
Just
Juniper
like single
what you
cross
got,
out.
or is this just something you like? You're writing the letters on
Sometimes-
the paper you got.
Sometimes Shiloh does not understand the motivations for her behavior entirely.
Fair.
Yeah,
That makes two of us.
So you're
Yeah.
saying it might be a mental
yeah.
illness?
She does not really think about a lot of those. She lacks introspection. So this is just yeah. It's just
She's
things
operating
she's
on
doing.
pure motorized instinct.
Yeah, maybe she's got issues.
You think?
I know, right?
So the day's ride takes you out into well and truly wilds. Like, there's no settlements. There's no, like, even remote outposts. There's no crazy men with long beards. There's only you and the bush.
Oh, well, I saw some low rolls there.
It's low. It's not awful, though. Day goes without incident. Beyond, like, ooh, I saw a bear. Ooh, I saw a moose.
I saw a
Ooh,
bear
I
on
saw-
the weekend.
Nice. Ooh, I saw an eagle. Ooh, wait, that's not an eagle. That's a really big bird, just really, really far away.
Neat.
That was the two. Rock lobster. Okay. Night. You sit down, you clean your pheasant. Dinner is lovely. Do you guys want to do the
Yeah.
the
Let's
butchery?
try that again.
Oh, we're doing butchery again? Okay. Oh, much better rolls this time. It's going to be a tasty meal.
16 on mine.
Yes, you got a +2.
So that would make it an 18.
All right. You've been doing it your whole life. This time you got.
I just needed some practice last time.
Field mushrooms.
Yeah.
Few little things.
Oh, yeah.
Picked up along the way.
Yeah, I picked up some stuff along the way to
Yeah.
season.
You actually
that I saw.
remembered to
Oh,
take
look,
the
there's a
guts out this
rosemary
time.
bush. I'll just pick some rosemary off of that.
Yeah. You make just a quick field curry.
Mhm.
I've decided that the Goliath, they're all about the curries.
Nice.
I love it.
This is a rooster paneer.
Nom, 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 nom.
Made with milk from my goat.
Delicious.
Wait, it's a male goat.
Rooster
Huh,
cheese.
maybe it wasn't milk.
Rooster cheese made from rooster milk. Delicious.
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah, actually, you found some beans and you mixed it with some water and shook it and made some aquafaba.
Yeah.
Well, if one of the llamas are female, I could get some llama milk off of it. Definitely don't want to be milking
Male?
Prince Philip.
Male. No. No.
No milking llamas. I missed that on the buy.
Dang.
What are the names of your llamas?
I don't know. Does it have a name tag?
It does not.
It's bad luck to ride an animal
Llama,
that you
and
haven't named.
It's got an ear tag on it.
Does it have a number on it?
123.
Its name is 123.
That's a nice
Yeah,
name.
one
Does it
to
have a
three.
meaning?
Yeah. Good. Easy ride. Easy ride.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who's got the midpoint watch?
I don't know. How can you tell?
Well,
Well,
you're
I think
awake.
Shiloh's always
Who's sleeping
awake.
during the midpoint?
Yeah.
I'm always sleeping because Shiloh said she's got watch.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And I believed her.
I do
Yeah.
my rest in the first 4 hours just to keep watch on
Yeah.
the second as
So
well.
first, I'm
I
mostly.
mean,
they're
I'm
doubled up
awake
on the second
anyway
one.
at that point since I only need 4 hours. So
Okay. It is just past Infra's day, so the Lumi is gone. It's full night, true night. Roll initiative.
Uh-oh.
Shit balls.
you
You
start
got it?
up.
Oh,
you
she's
got
got
a
a
dash?
dice in her hand. She's
Oh,
like,
6.
Oh.
Oh, 3.
And our
So-
people start.
Yeah, as is our people's culture.
I'll grab the characters.
Yeah, I was a little weirded out by the no characters thing, but I was enjoying it. It was weird.
nothing distracting us in the middle of the table.
It was just a weird thing to do. Unenhanced game.
Oh, while we're waiting, do you mind if I hang out
Ooh.
for a little bit and raid your stuff tonight?
Oh, yeah, for
Take
sure.
Oh,
take
thanks,
some of
Jeff.
the bins home so I
Fully-
can start
yeah.
building sets.
Fully expected. Sec, I've got to get it so it's on frame. So that is that edge of the frame. And
It's a ponycorn! Kill it! Just in case she's here next time.
The kitty's just hiding in the tree.
Mhm.
She's not actually going to do anything, but is watching all of this with great interest because it's amusing.
Stay.
Be more aggressive.
Actually,
Stuff it in
Yeah,
between the
you
legs.
gotta be aggressive.
I've put blue tack on the back of all my horses now, so you
Yeah,
can stick
just
people to
stick
the
it.
back of them.
That's
E-E-H-E-G-R-I-S-S-L-E.
Because yeah, Mike's got a very special mountain goat called Fabio that is like the king of all goats. And so I just, and he's a dwarf, so I just put a little blue tack on the back of this little goat that I have and stick him to the back of it.
Good.
Oh.
There we go. Good enough.
Oh, there you go.
This is as close as I'm
I'm
going to
not
get
sure
to a
who this
Fluflama.
was. I think that might have been.
Oh, she's
It's not a flu. If it was a fluflama, I would be riding it.
This is as close as I have to a llama. So
But is it a fluflama?
it is not a Fluflama. And you're
Last time was in Michael's. I actually looked through their animal bins to see if there was any
every
llamas
time.
because I'm like, this.
every time.
If there's llamas, we gotta have llamas.
What you should do is buy a llama, and then just a bunch of cotton balls, glue it to it. It's your flute.
By the way, if you want to just find the picture too, just Google Lady Marshmallow Llama. And I bet you it turns up in like one of the very first pictures.
You guys hear a rustling in the trees coming from this area over here. Oh, and the trees do have leaves. I'm just trying to make it spookier.
Oh, it does look spooky.
So yeah, so rustling from yonder.
Bobby gets up and starts rubbing it.
Gotcha.
But wait, you guys haven't.
And
woken
we
me
all
up.
notice it?
Yes, it's
Okay.
loud. It's crashing.
Oh, shit.
It's
Oh,
rustling.
so even I wake up.
Not that crashing.
Okay.
You're
Um,
crashed.
Yeah.
I'm
Just
gonna
making sure.
tuck my current letter away in the girls. Think I'm gonna slap on the battle titties
What am I saying? Bobby'd be far too dignified to snore.
just in case. It's too dumb to snore. Yep, I'm gonna go with the battle T style B1.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna go wake up Bobby, or try to anyway, right?
Oh, it sounds like something's coming.
I think you might want to step outside, Al.
Mm-hmm.
Is this our initiative?
Was
This
it-
is
ours was a
prior
3.
to initiative.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I rolled a 3 on initiative. Yeah.
So they get you up because they hear it beforehand. The initiative is going to happen right
Yep.
now.
And it's their turn.
You, sir, make a AC save, please.
We can sleep in our armor, right? Or do we have to take it off?
We can. There's going to be
19!
Even light armor?
even
Yeah,
lighter.
okay, just check.
Yeah. 19.
19.
Save. An arrow comes
Shit
flying
balls.
past your head. Like, just. And Let's see here. 1, 2, 3. AC save.
Natural 20. Plus some other shit.
Arrow is zinging past your head.
Yikes.
Ooh, that's critical miss.
Oh, that is too. Oh, God.
What Jeff said.
What Jeff said. I just said, okay, thank you, Jeff.
Thank you. Glad somebody's on our side.
I know, right? And paying attention. There it is. Ooh.
I like that.
Oh, that's spell effects. Need. There it is. Oh. Oh,
Probably nothing.
that's nothing.
Just lose their attack.
Yeah, it just loses its attack. And then you hear a like a war horn.
Nice.
I'm up! I'm up!
You guys can go. You're not sure how many. Who's got dark
How
vision?
long does it take?
I do.
I do.
How long
What's
does it
range?
take to put on light?
60 feet, I believe, right?
Light armor.
Do I have?
I believe it was a round per AC
Yeah.
point. But
So
I might
2
be wrong
rounds?
for 2 rounds. Or 2 minutes, I can't remember.
60 foot.
So it's armor.
What's the DC for the area here, Tom?
It will be 14.
Just miss. Actually, you know what?
I'm sure I had Dawn and Doff in here. I just don't remember what the fuck it is off my head. Yeah,
There
it's,
we go.
it's minutes per.
Okay. So I won't
I'm
bother.
sure it's minutes per.
Okay. That's cool. Just never played with
I used 2 auspice here, Tom.
Played with that before, so.
Everybody's got bless.
Ooh.
Nice.
Oh, love it. Love it.
That's my turn.
All right. I'm going to get up and grab my shield, and I'm going to grab my staff. And stand up, and I'm assuming that's going to be pretty much what I do. Do not have a ranged weapon.
I don't have a shield.
I have a shield, but I don't know where I got it. I just woke up one day and it was there.
Oh shit.
People sometimes just give me stuff. I don't know why.
And 60 feet, you said, right?
Yes.
Okay, we're good. You don't see anything. You see trees beyond, and that's about it. And
I'm assuming it's dark still.
it is dark still.
Yeah.
It is. So before we get too deep into this, it is 8:30.
Oh, okay, we better.
We should probably wrap it up now because this could go quick. Could take more time than we want.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's.
'Cause
We'll,
it is a
we'll get
school.
halfway into the battle.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
and then
well,
I'll-
why don't you guys finish your turn? Or is that...
Well, my turn was like just grabbing my
armor.
we can't
my-
really see
Yeah.
anything.
We have to
weapon
get
and
armor.
my shield.
And all of our, we have to put armor on.
I just
Oh
asked
wait,
Tom about it.
I'm awake because I wouldn't have
Yeah.
gone to bed.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
still have my armor on.
But I asked
Yep.
Tom about it, and
Yeah.
we can't put up. It takes minutes to put armor on.
Yeah. But I have
So-
mine on anyway.
But I was awake. And
You two were awake, so
Yeah.
I'm
So-
just in my fisherman's clothes.
Nice. Okay.
But I got my shield,
There we go.
Yeah.
All right.
You got
and lots of
bless.
ways to negate.
Nice
damage.
cliffhanger.
I know, right? Right in the middle.
Reduce damage by 1.
Well, you'll appreciate